I'm making this video today because way too many people think you need millions of views or viral videos to actually make big money from YouTube. But Ben Bader is just another example that proves this wrong. With a consistent output of high trust videos and the right backend system, he's built a content machine that consistently brings in over 6 figures per month organically without chasing any trends or burning out. And he's doing it all without cringy ass edits, a massive team, or some Hollywood tiered production studio. So today in this video, I'm going to reverse engineer how he's doing it so you can steal his exact blueprint for yourself. But first, let's get one thing straight. Ben is not making over 100K per month just from his YouTube views alone. Like, he's not collecting 100K in AdSense. He makes his money from his own growth operating agency and the info products that he sells. But he leverages YouTube as a platform to drive traffic at scale into his high ticket offers. And it's because long form content builds the most trust at scale, way more than short form content ever could. But since he's a smart guy, he understands that these short form content and these other platforms are great for getting a lot of attention. So he can use this thing called a social media flywheel. I'll do SMF here, to where he can get a bunch of attention. Like you see here, almost 30K followers on Twitter, over 100K on TikTok, 40K on Instagram, where people are finding him. They're seeing this guy who's, on private jets, around baddies, driving fast cars, and they want to know, like, is this guy another LARPer, or like, who is he? What does he do? And when they dig a little bit deeper, they find his YouTube channel. And this is super important because this is the only platform where people can spend enough time with you, getting to know who you are, like you, and trust you. And they also sort of develop this parasocial emotion towards you because they're spending so much time watching your vlogs or seeing you in your everyday life, to where they feel like they kind of know you. And that just builds even more trust. And what a lot of people get wrong is they build the following on these platforms. Maybe they run a Lambo, maybe they are truly some scammer guru, and they try and funnel straight from these platforms directly to a course without giving their audience a real chance to see if they're legit and know, like, and trust them. So this is a super big part in the funnel itself. Now let's talk about how he's using YouTube to actually nurture this audience. So there are 3 parts in the content funnel. There's the top of funnel, where you get as many eyeballs as possible. You can pull in cold viewers here, make them curious, and you can also meet your potential prospects at their problem. Then you have your middle of funnel, which is solution-based videos for your ideal client prospects. And this is where you can shift their beliefs and show them how you're actually getting all of this success. Then you have the bottom of funnel, where you show proof that the solution you're giving away in the middle of funnel actually works. And this is where you convert these viewers into warm leads by showcasing real results. Now let's take a look at some examples of this top of funnel content. We have the only AI business worth starting in 2025, the dark truth about online business gurus, getting rich is easy, you're just in the hard part, hijacking attention is the new way to get rich quick, and a tour of his $6 million Miami penthouse. But these videos are designed to grab attention and spark possibility in his prospects' brains. He's not really teaching anything here, but he's teasing a better path. They literally exist to pull strangers into his world, and these titles all tap into desires, controversy, or future opportunity. He's manufacturing attention by making you feel like you'll miss out if you do not click to watch the video. And this is exactly what top of funnel content is for, not to really teach, but to open loops in your viewers' brains. So even if the viewers aren't ready to buy, at least they start watching and they gain interest. And then once he has your attention, then he moves you into his solution and proof that the solution works. So let's move down the funnel here into the middle of funnel content, where he has how to make fuck you money with AI operating, growth operating died in 2024, do this now, 3 steps to make 10K a month from one copywriting client, how to scale coaching business to 100K per month organically. So now once Ben has your attention, he shifts into middle of funnel content, and this is where he starts building trust. These videos are designed to solve the exact problems his ICP is facing. But here's the key. He does not overwhelm you with step-by-step tutorials, right? He gives you clarity and structure, and clarity leads to conversions. These are all strategic solution-based videos where he's not just talking at you, he's showing you what to fix and what to focus on. Now, a common theme in all of Ben's videos, and this is super important here, is he acts as a mirror for his ICP. He knows them inside and out, and he knows how to speak with conviction and invoke emotion into his audience. So he really makes his audience believe that, wow, like, he sees who I am as a person, he knows where I'm at, and he's telling me the exact steps to get them to their dream outcome. So think of these videos as like soft sales. He's giving value, but he's also showing you that he's the guy with the blueprint. His viewers start to think, damn, I've been doing this all wrong. Maybe I need to rethink my entire offer strategy. And that's the power of great middle of funnel content. It reframes the viewer's beliefs so that they see your system as the solution. And if you're building something and want this kind of system for your own YouTube, this is exactly what I help founders set up from scratch. The link is in the description if you want to see what this would look like for you. Now, let's move down to his bottom of funnel content here, where Ben does what a lot of gurus are shook to do: real results, real proof, real people front and center. These videos aren't just for flexes, they're targeted proof pieces for warm leads who are already interested and just need reassurance that his solution actually works. These are the kind of videos that make someone DM you, book a call, absolutely ready to work with you. These videos help close the loop that we started at the top of the funnel. So by the time his ICP watches all three stages, they're pre-sold, they're warmed up, they're qualified, they are no longer a viewer, they are a warm lead. Let's dive into why this works and how you can copy it for yourself. So what makes Ben's funnel work so well isn't just the videos, it's the psychology behind them. He stacks proof before he pitches. People don't need to be convinced on sales calls because they already trust him by the time they click the link to book in. And he opens big loops that emotionally hook his ideal clients. His top of funnel content is crafted to speak to people who want leverage. They aren't necessarily looking for, a growth operating solution. They're looking for an escape. So instead of meeting them at a specific pain point, he frames the attention, AI, and online growth as the vehicle to get what they really want, which is freedom, money, and momentum. Next, he also builds aspirational trust, not just authority. So your ICP does not give a damn about your credentials or how successful you are or what Lambo you just bought. They care if they can see themselves in your shoes. And Ben truly understands this, I'd say way better than a lot of people I've seen on YouTube selling something. So instead of lecturing, he shares stories, income breakdowns, and behind the scenes moves in a way that makes his viewer say, if he figured this out and the people he's helping figure this out, then maybe I can too. And every video nudges the viewer towards his system. And that's what all of your content should be doing as well. And he uses CTAs, funnels through email, and lets the content do the warming. So literally by the time someone clicks, they trust them and they just want to know how much it costs to sign up or if they can work out some sort of payment plan. And here's how you can copy this yourself. So if you're selling an info product or coaching of some sort and want to attract higher ticket leads, here's how to model this funnel for yourself. Well, obviously, make sure the offer is high ticket. Don't try and run some $97.99 school group bullshit per month. And then you want to create 3 types of content: your top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. Like we just explained earlier in the video, post 4 videos a month. And the goal isn't views and subscribers, it's to build trust. And then you want to add a lead magnet, free training, newsletters, webinars, etc., in your bios and descriptions for your calls to action. Let the content warm up your prospects and then close them as soon as they book in. But like I said earlier, this is exactly what we help agency owners, coaches, and founders build. We build custom content funnels for you to make sure the strategy actually attracts your ICP, nurtures them, and pre-sells them before they even hop on a call with you. You have the roadmap right in front of you to try and figure it out yourself. But if you don't want to go through months of trial and error before finally creating content that converts, click the first link in the description and I'll do it all for you. All you do is show up, record, and we handle everything else: the scripting, the packaging, so titles, thumbnails, editing, and uploading. You sit back and watch the leads roll in. I hope you got some value from this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.